Hello everyone, it's Amanda here from Creative Pouring. So today, yesterday evening I mixed all these colours, some autumnal colours, and I've thinned them down a little bit today. They sort of set overnight, so they're still fairly, what's the consistency? I would say fairly on the thick side, but they stay up. The stick stays up, but eventually does turn. All the colours and what I've mixed it will be at the end of the video. You can see that one there. It's Hooker's green. I think this is that's a bit thinner than all the others. This is a metallic brown. Well, it looks more like a copper, but it's apparently metallic brown. Anyway, now I've been sort of musing on what I'm going to do. So creative pouring it is today. So I am going to layer a cup, and then I'm gonna sort of flip it there, and then I'm gonna do some Gail Life in Splatters shmears, and then I might do a swipe at the top. Who knows? It depends how it all turns out. So I'm going to layer this cup. So I'll put you up in a second. I'm going to layer this cup, just one cup, and then flip it that way. Get it over the edges, see what it looks like, and then go from there. And try and live up to my name of creative pouring, because I'm going to create something. I've no idea. All right, I'll just put you up. Okay, there you are. Right, so I'm just going to layer this cup in the Julie Cuts way of light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, or dark, light, depending on. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that brown in the bottom, and then I'm going to go, this is a gold, just layer that over the top, and then I'm going to go with this green. Wasn't sure about doing this, but I did a little bit of a test on I've got some tiles, so I did a little bit of a, what was I going to do then? Oh yeah, this one. And it looked alright together, so we'll just see, won't we? That one. And then I'm going to do, which one did I do before? Must have been that one. I'm going to do this. This is like a Naples yellow with some silver in it. I've tried to make them all a little bit metallic-y, metallic-ish. Put a bit of this. Do I want? I'll put a baby bit of white in. Well, it's pearl actually. I'm going to put that over this gold, and finish off with a bit of green. Okay. Lovely. So that gives me plenty of paints there. Right, I'm just going to put some gloves on because I can see this is going to get messy. Right, let me just flip this, and then while that's sat there, I'll put some gloves on. Excuse my squeaky chair. Right, sorry, what? I've no idea what this is going to turn out like. Well, I suppose that's the whole point of pouring, isn't it? That you don't know what it's going to turn out like. Okay. So I would imagine this is going to be like maybe this amount of paint. Ooh. Interesting, because there's no silicone in this paint. it's just a bit of Floetrol and PVA glue. I'll put that on there because I'm going to add something at the top, so it doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to tip and get this down this edge first. So I'm just going to lick this a little bit. Lovely. Well, that green's taken over, isn't it? So I might have to do a bit of jiggery pokery with that. But I do like it actually. It's not as dark as I was expecting. I'll just gently get this because I do want it to go over the edge. Oh, look at that brown, that green. Might do some swiping over that, that's for sure. Okay, let's just go over this corner. Move it down that corner and go over. Okay, oh, that's my push pin come out already. Well, that's not very clever, is it? I bought some of those big push pins from Tesco. Very hard to get in, and obviously not very hard to get out. That's not very clever, is it? Just go on the edge properly. There it goes. Right, hang on, what can I put there instead of my... I'll have to do it for a minute. Let me just wipe my hands and decide what to do going on from here. This chair is doing my head in. It's very noisy. Oh, this can't concentrate with that going on. Cover that corner while I've got this nice paint here. So I've covered. Okay, let's give that a torch. There shouldn't be that many bubbles because I did actually make these paints last night, so hopefully. That's not what I was expecting. Well, I suppose with all that green at the top. Let's just take some of that off. I didn't want it that green. So let's just put it to there. Bear with me one moment. Okay, I'm trying to collect my drips. Okay, put that back. Okay. While I just think about what I'm doing, I'm just going to spread this up. I'm going to use this as some extender, flow extender, and I've mixed it all up. Eventually, another pour. Try not to waste my paint. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a ribbon across here. And then a dark brown. Okay, and then I've got this Amsterdam brown that I've mixed with water, and I'm going to do like a shmear, like Gail calls it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there to see if we can get any cells. Oh, yes, that's worked, hasn't it? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, look, something's happening. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do a little bit of gold here. Well, this is a Naples yellow actually. And maybe a little bit, a tiny little bit of the pearl. And let's smear over that then. A bit of this black, well, dark brown actually, on there. And see if we do it that way. Takes a bit of practice, I think, to get the level of pressure of your oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Let's put that somewhere, shall we? Beautiful, look at that. Okay, so what's happening with this? Let me just try and do something with this here. put something now. What am I going to put there? A bit of this red one. And a bit of the green. Not too much there. I'm just going to put that a little bit there like that. Pour it on that. Come on, be bold. Okay, and then some of this. And a bit of gold in the middle. And then smear over the top of all that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it that way this time. Get on there, nice. Oh, just scraped it off, Dimbo, Wimbo. Oh, this takes practice, this does. Decide what you're going to do, man, don't do it and just leave it. Oh, dribbled. Yeah, I like that effect. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to just do a big one across the bottom of here. Get in there. Oh. Right, I've got to put something on the bottom of the top of there, so let's just take this off, put that on there. What else can I scrape? Let me just give this a quick see if it will go off the edge. Oh, I quite like that. Let's open those up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, thank you, Gail, for the lovely idea of shmearing. I need to do something like corner there. Let me just put all those back. I don't want to get them too wobbly. You have a quick think. What to just do with this corner here? I think I'm going to smear this bit as well because it doesn't look right. Okay, so here we go. Oh, come on, Amanda. Just covering the sides. Sorry I'm not talking, but I'm just... I don't like that bit there. I want to do something with that bit there, and I need to cover the edge, but apart from that I'm really digging it. Digging it. Let me just put that down for a second. Stuck my finger in that bit there. Right, that side's covered. Get it out. Okay, so I need to do something with that there. Loving that there, love that green and the brown there, loving those cells. All the cells look really pretty actually. I just need to cover that canvasy bit there. Okay, so let's just drop in a little bit of, let's just use a bit of this. Our drips just to put the side here. There you go. Okay, that's all good. Okay, and I'm going to put that there, and then I'm just going to smear over that bit. Oops. Oh, I can't get to it. Don't really do anything. Oh, come on, land. Oh, don't overwork it now, big boat. Oh, man alive. Okay. I know most probably that side is not covered. Where's to the? Yum. That's really, really interesting. I definitely have to practice more with the pressure, but that is really quite funky. Quite like that. I'm sure I need to do that other side over there. Sure I do. Let me just give it a quick torch. There you go. Well, I mean, although I'm not opposed to using silicone, I think it is quite pretty. I'm quite liking that. I'll just see if I can get anything else. I don't know if you can. I know, I'm sure I need to do that. Oh, look at the edge. I do need to do that edge, but I don't know if I can open these out a bit more if I move it around. No, there's too much paint on the canvas for sure. So I tipped a lot off, didn't I, at the beginning? Let's just open that down a bit there. And then go back that way, and I might go over the end then. Oh, it's looking really pretty. I mean, it's subtle, don't get me wrong, it's not in your face. I'm just going to turn it round so I can sort this edge out that way. But oh, let me do that so I don't just ruin that edge there. Okay, let me sort this edge out. I'm sure you don't need to see me do that. And clean my hands, and then I will bring it down for a little close-up. Okay, bear with me. Okay, there you go. So that is, I've done that corner and those edges down there, look. So you can see the cells that are sort of developing, and I think they'll actually get a little bit bigger if I just leave it now. So there's a sort of bit of the flip cup that's left. I think I swiped over most of it with the Amsterdam and water. I'm not quite sure of the orientation. I think it should be the other way around. Look at all those, look, aren't they gorgeous? So yeah, I'm really quite happy with that. Thank you, Gail, for the inspiration. So we'll see how it dries. I shall put a picture of the dried version at the end. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that as much as me. Sorry about the humming, but there you go. Okay, that's Amanda, over and out. Hi everybody, so this is the dried version of my Life in Splatters inspired shmearing. I'm really quite pleased with it, actually. It looks, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's got different elements of colour, and the cells are all, just gives it a little bit of depth. I mean, it's not trying to be anything, but love that gold swipe there during the middle at the top. Considering there's a lot of metallics in this, it's not necessarily very blingy, but I think once it's varnished it will come a little bit. But those cells there and this bit here is really lovely. So yeah, quite impressed with that one. I like the colours. Yeah, very happy with that. Okay, I just want to show you the dry bit, the dry version. Okay, and I think just at the end of this video you're going to see my paints now and how I made the paints up. Okay, thanks very much. Cheerio. Hello. So I've just been mixing for my next number of pours. So what I thought I'd do is just show you my initial mix, put this at the end of the video, and then depending on what I decide to do will depend on the amount of water. I need to either water it down or leave it as it is, as thick as it is. My pouring medium today was, excuse me, some PVA glue, some Floetrol, and I've mixed it up in this old Liquitex pouring medium bottle. Stuck a thing on for the Floetrol. To be honest, I really can't remember what the proportions were. I think it was about 50-50 with maybe a little Liquitex pouring. I really can't remember, to be honest. It's been there maybe a couple of weeks. Okay, so my first colour is, a big blob there, stir that in. Sennelier's Iridescent Pearl with a bit of titanium white in. That's that one. The next one is a metallic brown. This is a lovely colour actually when it dries. It's quite shiny. It looks sort of orangey, bronzy, coppery, but it's beautiful. That's that one. It's all very thick at the moment. I've mixed it sort of 2-to-1 with these paints. 1 part paint, 2 part pouring medium. This colour here, move it so you might see a little bit better. It's a lovely hooker's green, I think. Yeah, hooker's green. And I've put a little bit of iridescent silver in there because I want them all to have a bit of a sparkle. And that's the Sennelier hooker's green there. That's that one. This one is a bit of a hodgepodge of burnt sienna, and then I put a bit of just to make it a bit darker, a bit of the burnt umber in, and then I've put some, I've got this Sennelier iridescent black, so I wanted it quite dark. It's like a dark silver, I suppose you can say, compared to, see the two together. That's the iridescent silver at the back there, and then that's the iridescent black. So it's just like a dark silver colour. Anyway, that's that one. So it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's like a really dark reddy brown. I'll do that one in a minute. This one is gold. Again, I haven't added anything to this one, I don't think, or did I put a bit of silver in? I might put a bit of silver in. That's the De La Rowney gold. I think I did put a bit of the Sennelier silver in there just to give it a bit of sparkle. This one is Naples yellow with silver in it and a bit of white just to lighten it up. That's that Naples yellow there, another De La Rowney. Just trying to use these old tubes because they do get a bit dry and lumpy. Now this, I'm going to use this Amsterdam. It's a brown, Van Dyke brown. in fact, I just put. Anyway, it's a Van Dyke brown, and at the moment I've just mixed it with water, and I'm going to be swiping with that, but I don't know what on. And then this is, what's that one? Burnt umber with a bit of that black, iridescent black in it, just to give it a bit of a sheen. And I've watered that down a little bit, but I'm going to use this as a base colour on something. There you go. So there are my sort of autumnal colours with a bit of green, goldy, browny colours. So yes, I might do at least a couple of different styles with these paints. So I've left them quite thick, and then at the beginning of the video you would have seen how I've either left it thick or watered it down. Okay, thank you very much.